Well, hey there, Aries. Of course, we have to start with you because you are leading us in, charging us into this new moon energy. Big changes coming in, big changes on a personal level. So you're going to be feeling some big changes in your own life, of course, since you are always leading us into this new year. I feel like January, February, March is kind of the hangover from the year before this, and then here you come leading us into this new year. So let's see what this energy is bringing to us. There's been a lot of chaos, a lot of war mentality, a lot of arguing, a lot of division in the world. Not you personally, but maybe you personally. So let's see what you're leading us into. What kind of energy all of this chaos is leading us into. So let's take a look at the Moon Oracle cards. Let's get a Moon Oracle card for the sign of Aries for this new moon in Aries spirit. The answers you need are coming. The full moon in Gemini. I love this. Look at this communication, because Aries, you are the ruler of the head here. So you're always up in your head, always kind of overthinking things or overanalyzing things. Just want to make sure that everything is set. You like to be a planner. Your spontaneity is kind of, you're not great at. You need a plan. You need a plan. You need to have it written down in stone almost, so that things can work out at least as smoothly as much as you can plan it here. So yeah, the answers you need are coming, where you can kind of release this white knuckle grip you have had on making sure everything is working out and the itinerary is set and the plan is set here. Kind of loosening the grip, moving into a much more spontaneous way of thinking. So I love that. Ooh, look at this! A fiery climax approaches the full moon in Aries. Oh my Lord, something that has really fired you up in the past, just got you really going here, especially in the mind space. When you think about them, there's just these triggers, these kind of firings. I'm picturing like the spark plugs are along the lines here, where it's just lighting up here when you hear their name, when you hear about a situation that was similar to yours. It's just bam, 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 all along your system here. That is absolutely Spirit's way of having you process these feelings, having you work through these emotions, having you change the energies around you when you are triggered like this, when it's that firing happening here. So yeah, a big fiery climax approaching here, a big finale, a big ending, a big goodbye from you to that energy. It's just farewell. It's like kind of like that hangover is over. You found the Bloody Mary to make you feel better. What is that? The hair of the dog. You found the hair of the dog. It's like the anti-venom is the venom, right? It is this. It's processing these energies, processing these emotions, so that they don't affect you like they have in the past. They don't get in your head. They don't have you second guessing yourself as you're trying to make these beautiful plans. So yeah. Let's get you an animal spirit guide. I am going to use, look at the crow spirit. I shuffled these. Co-create with spirit on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, all right, manifester, stepping up. Let's see what kind of animal spirit guide is up in the ether for Aries. What kind of animal spirit is with Aries for this new moon in Aries spirit? Oh, look at this with the dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Look at that. I feel this dog just slobbering all over us right now with kisses. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful. Aries, you are loyal to a fault, and I'm thinking that something has gone on in the past, maybe a person or a group of people really, I don't know, turned away from you, or really they felt, I'm feeling like this discardment, and then this maybe a dog spirit came to you at exact time that you needed it here, and just kind of slobbered all over you, just kind of loved you unconditionally. It was exactly the energy you needed at the time. That dog spirit is with you so strong right now. I don't know if this dog has crossed over or if this dog is with you right now. It's just, let me tell you about my best friend. It's just really this animal spirit guide that came through the physical, that was embodied by a pet that was your bond here, and really got you through that, leading you to this time. But really encouragement, there's encouragement here. So this dog very loyal to you. Aries, God, do I love that. Ooh, the frog spirit, clear out the clutter. Look at this. You have to make space for the new. So you have to donate away those things that are not serving you any longer. I'm thinking they're mementos or reminders here. Maybe you've held on to some things because you didn't want to forget, or you felt like if you did say goodbye, you would forget here. And so it's just time to say goodbye to these things. They're just reminders, and those memories, those feelings, those emotions will always lay within your heart here. Always in the quiet times you will remember, especially this dog. It's so beautiful, Aries, so beautiful. All right, the king here. Whew, okay, let's see the Osho advice up in the ether from the Master Osho for Aries. Tell me about Aries, Spirit. Tell me about Aries. Past lives. Look at this. There is this very, very strong bond here. There's a soulmate energy that came through in the animal kingdom. I'm feeling like that was a dog, but they're kind of a soul shifter here. There's a soul shifting happening, an imprint happening here. So this spirit is coming back to you. This very, very sacred bond that you have is returning here. I love this. I love this, Aries. You're going to know it. You're going to know it. Don't go searching for this. Don't go looking in every shelter there is, because this animal spirit guide is coming to you once again, or has recently arrived in your life here. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. You're just going to know it. You're going to feel it. And yeah, trust this. Trust this. Don't think you're going to see all these little innuendos. You're going to hear things. Maybe this spirit is coming through in human form here. I'm wondering, but you're just going to feel this connection. You're just going to feel this knowing, like, I've known you. Haven't I known you forever here? I can literally hear it. Haven't I known you forever? Trust this. Trust this. It's a time for bonding, a time for connection for you, a time for a new friendship, a time for a new best friend. Someone you can really, really trust. Someone you know will be loyal to you always. And this is beautiful. You are moving into this trust fall of a relationship here. You got to clear out the clutter first, clear out the fears, clear out the doubts, the insecurities. I'm not worthy. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Just kick it to the curb. It's done. You're done. Aren't you done repeating this to yourself? Aren't you tired of beating yourself up, punishing yourself for maybe things you said in the past or situations you did not move on here? It's almost like a fear of missing out, where you get crippled because you make a decision and then you stall yourself in that decision. Was that right decision? You're very much up in your head, and then you feel like the opportunity just races by you and it's too late. It's like deciding if you want to get on a roller coaster. You're at the top of the platform. You've been waiting in line for hours. Here comes the car. They're about to get off. They're screaming. You're standing there. Do I get on? Do I get on? Do I take the chance? They're okay. They didn't fall and crash and burn. You know what? I think I'm going to get on. And the car has already started pulling away. And so you're just frustrated. You're frustrated because by the time you've made the decision, it feels like it's too late for you. Spirit is saying, God is saying in particular here, that was for purpose. You're supposed to be standing on that platform to judge which car is yours, to judge which one you can trust, which one is going to be steady, which one is going to serve you so well here. So just trust that. Just trust that. There are no missed opportunities. All right, Aries, it's your birthday season. What do you want for your birthday? It's time to start manifesting this for the year to come, for this solar year to come, if you're a Sun Aries here. So set your intentions. All right, let's clear the energy. Let's clear the energy. I want to take a look at your mind space, your heart space, and your soul space throughout this new moon energy with these new beginnings in your sign here. Let's take a look at what you're thinking about, Aries. What are you coming into this season of yours? What is on your mind? What do you want to talk about, Aries? What do you want to talk about? We're going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot cards. Oh, King of Cups, look at this. No man is an island, Aries. You've been holding your emotions very, very tightly within you, really judging. And again, you're on that platform. Look at this telescope you have. Look at this new vision you have, this zooming in on things, this real desire to study things before they come in. You're studying that that card before it gets to you to make sure the seat belts are intact and the safety gears are secure here. So you're just really deciphering. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. There is nothing wrong with this. Don't forget to clear out the clutter as you're studying these things. So if there's a rickety one that's come along, or a friendship that feels kind of messy, kind of sloppy, they feel a little bit needy, you know, feel a little bit Klingon-y, just discard it right away. Discard it before they can embed themselves within your life or start to ask for too much of you. It's almost like someone asks for an inch and then they want a mile here, because you're so giving. You're so very giving of your time and your energy and your love here. But be very, very deciphering of who you are extending your energy to. Don't waste time. I'm hearing in my head, I'm just going to say it, don't give pearls to pigs here, Aries. Don't give pearls to pigs. You can't convince anyone of your worthiness or your value. You can't force them to see anything, and why do you want to? So it's just really, really time to give the pearls of wisdom to the people that deserve it, to the things that deserve it here. Don't splinter your energy trying to make everybody happy and then just depleting yourself of all. Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You've been working really, really hard towards something here. So tell me more about the mind space for Aries. Tell me more about the mind space for Aries. Look at this. The Three of Cups comes out in reverse. The High Priestess and the Five of Pentacles comes out in a challenging, very challenging position here. You've been really trying to beat the poverty mentality that there's not enough. There's not enough friends. There's not enough love. There's not enough time. There's too many missed opportunities. It's too late. You've been really talking yourself out of these fresh new starts here, but you have gained so much wisdom in the waiting. The waiting was not for naught. You've gained a lot of wisdom in the waiting, and you're letting go of this poverty mentality. You're starting to understand that poverty leads to poverty. It's only when we can shift our perspective, when we can be very, very happy within the circumstances we find ourselves in, right? It's get happy and then. It's not the other way around. It's not, I'm going to get that money and then I'm going to be happy. You just have to shift it around, put the cart behind the horse here, and get happy and then. But you cannot, it does not vibe abundance, everything you want, all your dreams come true, doesn't vibe with poverty. There's not enough, that never happens to me, it's not my luck. You just have all these reasons of why it didn't happen for you, and in the meantime it didn't happen for you because you're still standing on that platform judging it. You're still trying to decipher if it's the right one for you. So sometimes you just got to go all in, got to take a chance. Sometimes you got to trust, Aries. Sometimes you have to trust. And move. When you do, you move from ordinariness to extraordinariness. It's that little extra try, that little extra jump, that little extra oomph that attracts real abundance, real dreams come true here. Ace of Swords, look at this brand new beginning in the mind space. The Ace of Swords represents the truth. The truth is I've been holding myself back. The truth is I've been taking much too long to make sure I don't make the wrong decision, and then I make no decision at all, and that is the wrong decision here. So yeah, you are moving out of this. You are shifting your mindset. I got to act now. It's never too late. It is never too late. And when I do nothing changes here. So I have got to change something, and it looks like you're changing the way you feel about yourself. You're changing the way you feel about those around you and your friendship groups. You're really clearing out the clutter, those relationships that just take and take and take. You're just kind of slowly letting those go. It's not this big slam the door, how dare you. It's I'll give you a call later, right? It's just really a backing away from that. So how beautiful is that? Spirit, what's your advice in the mind space for Aries for this new moon energy? Oh, there you are with the Emperor. Holy hell, with Justice here, number 11. This is an Aries Libra eclipse happening here. So yeah, 1 of 6 ending it out, the cycle here of the Libra Aries eclipse here. Wow, this is so powerful for you. So very powerful, especially to come out in your mind space here, because you're really bossing up with the High Priestess. You're owning your skills, your gifts, your psychic abilities. You're really owning that. You're not shrinking away from this psychic gift you have. And trust me, Aries, you are very, very psychic. very psychic. If you've talked yourself out of being psychic, then that's you standing on the platform looking at the other psychics and saying they have a better connection than I do. Mine feels fuzzy, mine feels unclear. And it's like, that is your connection. That is your very strong connection here. Theirs is coming to them in different ways, such different ways. But yeah, you're very psychic. This is a big time for you. Brand new beginning for you. Logic coming in, common sense. It's just real critical. You're absolutely a critical thinker. There's no doubt about it. You're a beautiful critical thinker here, Aries. You're one of the very bright ones. Four of Wands, marriage card on the bottom of the deck. Let's take a look at the heart space for Aries. Spirit, tell me about the emotions. Two of Swords at a crossroads. And Seven of Wands, because you're busy defending yourself here. You're busy arguing for your limitations here, or the reasons why you can't here. I mean, that is not your fault. We all get these things kind of drilled into us, usually from a very young age, right? You can't do it. Every time the devil comes out in my readings, the devil to me is just that whisper in our ear that you can't do it. It's that ding in our self-confidence, that chipping away at the brilliance that is you here. It's that drop of poison in your coffee every morning. Puts you at a crossroads because you're still standing at this crossroads. You're still standing on this platform, trying to judge the situation, trying to very much calibrate it and make it fit, and that is just really feeling rigid and is breaking away. It can't. This animal spirit guide very much. That's why the slobber on your face seems very relevant, because maybe that is something you can't take, or you can't have that on you, and it's just like pure love, and it's just time to accept. It's time to accept the slobber on your face. Sloppy kisses. It doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, it never is. You're looking for perfection in an imperfect world. You're looking for someone who is absolutely not flawed, when we are all flawed here. It's just, how flawed are you in different ways here? How brilliant are you? How psychic are you in different ways here? Again, it's just about perspective versus perception. So yeah, it's time to stop judging yourself. Most of all, when you stop judging yourself, the judgment of others will ease. It's every time you speak a judgment on others, every time you say, look at her, she thinks she's the bomb, or look at him, he thinks he's so hot, right? Every time you place that judgment, it's just like, but I wish I felt that way. I wish I felt that way. Just really understand that this has gone on for lifetime after lifetime. This comparison really is the thief of joy, and you're comparing the decisions as they go by you, and you're getting paralyzed in that comparison here. Wheel of Fortune, but here comes the oil to really move the wheel of time now. The wheel of time has shifted, and there is no stopping it. There's absolutely no stopping it. Revel in this change, Aries. Revel in it, because you're not going to have time to second guess it. You're just jumping on now. You're just jumping on the ride now. Look at this with the Ace of Swords. I mean, Archangel Michael's sword just refuses to be ignored in this reading here. The truth shall set you free. It is time to move into a new chapter, a new cycle. It's time to get some mud on your face. It's time to jump into the gunk of life here, so that you can have the mud bath of the century here. It's just time to get dirty with it. It's time to break it. It's time to really get involved in the details of your own life here, instead of really looking at everyone else's here. It's time to be very myopic. Pull it in, and really look, because when you look at the flaws, when you really look at the flaws, you're also looking for the light, you're looking for the good, you're looking for the gift, you're looking for the channel there to open up, and that's what opens it up. So this is beautiful. This is the change that you've been waiting for here. This is absolutely, if this is a midlife or a senior lessons moment. This is what me and my husband call it. We're 60s, and I call it senior lessons, right? You go through adolescence, and then you go through kind of a midlife crisis in your 40s, and then you go through senior lessons, where it's just learning how to be a senior now, learning how to adjust in this new body of mind, this new energy of mind, this new wisdom of mind, these new gifts of mind. Here I am reading tarot cards on YouTube. Who'd have thunk it, right? No one in my, well, Of course at work, no one even knows I do this. I do this incognito. That's why I don't show my face. This is beautiful, Aries. This is a big change, big change, especially in your heart, because the Wheel of Fortune, the number 10, which comes down to the number 1, sitting right in your heart space here. So you are having a change of heart here, and it's time to get what's yours. It's time to get what's owed to you. And in order to do that, you got to jump in. You got to jump into the details of your life here. Let's see what you are jumping into in the daily life. Let's take a look at the foundation for Aries here. Let's take a look at the foundation. The Hanged Man. It's been 12 long years. You've been very much stuck here, stuck in this position for quite some time here, feeling very stuck here. Wow, Aries, my goodness. Hanged Man, this has been real stuck energy here. What else in the foundation for Aries? Walking away from it. King of Wands, that fire. Look at all that fire, Aries. Oh my goodness. Traveling the world now with this new insight, this new wisdom here. Really opening up the idea that you're not going to miss the plane again. You're not going to miss the ride again. You're not going to miss out again, right? The fear of missing out has been crippling for you. It's been really all-consuming for you. You're walking away from that. It's just like, I don't even care what's ahead. I'm just going to go see. I'm going to go find out. Let's find out together, shall we, Aries? It's like you're just done with trying to figure it out, with trying to see what that future looks like when all it looked like was cloudy, and trying to stand up for yourself and the reasons why you were waiting, very much feeling like you had to defend yourself here, to just making the plan, just moving on with the plan here. Let's go, let's do this. 2025 for you is going to be very much a year of inspiration, a year of not just telling people who you are, but absolutely showing people who you are. So I love that. Whew. All right, Spirit, what is your advice in the foundation for Aries? What is your advice? 8 of Pentacles. Look at this self-mastery. You've really mastered something here. You should be very proud of yourself. Very proud of yourself. Spirit is so proud of you. This doggy is so proud of you. This incarnation is really, there's a feeling of familiarity with someone in your life that really, I think they're new. I think you don't even know them yet. I think they're about to walk through the door and you're going to be like, oh my God, there you are. It's just really, and it's certainly, it doesn't, I don't read a lot of romance. I don't read a lot of, to me, it's all love. It's all love. So it's just this soul bond that you feel on a very deep level with each other here. It's not just one-sided. So you can trust this. You can trust this. Aries, wow, beautiful reading for you. I am so happy to see this energy shift for you. It's been a long time. There's been a real shift in the last 12 years for you, where you have been waiting your turn. You've been waiting patiently. You've been waiting in line. You've been kind of judging things had they moved by. You've been really being deciphering, really being particular about who you're allowing into your experience here. But then you felt like you took too long to make the decision. You took too long to jump into things, and don't get all up in your head now and take even longer because you're punishing yourself because you took too long, right? The days are going to go by. The years are going to go by anyway. So why not jump in now? Why not start now? If you want to read tarot cards, why not start now? I mean, I recently started doing this. It's just something that really opened up for me after some very painful experiences. You have to really live it in order to understand it. So Aries, you have lived it. You have lived it. You have been led to this moment here. Happy birthday to you. This is the biggest change. This is a lessons now. You're in the next phase now. So really adapt to this new phase, adapt to this new energy, but get on the ride. Get on. It's time. It's time. You're very much being nudged by this animal spirit guide, by this dog. All Dogs Go to Heaven is really coming into my mind now. It was my daughter's favorite cartoon movie when she was a little girl, and she's an Aries here, so it's just making me think of that. And she absolutely had a spirit dog that left us in 2018 that really broke her heart. So that's why that was coming through very strong, because they had this very strong bond. So it's time for the spirit to come back and to be embodied again, and to let you feel how you used to feel there with that bond there. So absolutely beautiful. This is all about the truth for you, Aries. All right, I love this reading for you, Aries. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you'd like a personal reading from me, all of that information is in the description box below. And yeah, thanks so much for stopping by.